on you, bro.
That's right. So we should be live. That looks pretty good to me.
You guys are watching the MCS stuff to get your free shit.
Yeah, I was about to pull it up on.
Is the Kyle Pitts out today, Doc?
No.
What? What the hell am I watching this for?
I think they said the set, so you get all the stuff for it, but the set doesn't come out until like the 9th or something.
Oh, this is sick.
The 9th? What the hell?
Yeah, open it, touch it, or not?
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know. The fucking little thing that I saw was very confusing.
But it's fire.
I mean, that is sparkly as
that is awesome. What the hell?
What in the fuck, boy?
Yeah, it's got the fuel on it too. Las Vegas. This is awesome.
Is this real?
Who's Sniper?
The one ring.
Dude, I'm so salty that I bought that Air McNair yesterday. He's 1.15 million now. Fuck Muchie G. All these people on the Muchie G server are retarded. They all tell me, they were like, no, he's gonna go up in price. He's gonna go up in price. Buy him, buy him, buy him. She's to go down 300k. Like, what are we doing, bro?
He is gonna go up. You just have to wait for the shit to end. I mean, like, once he's out of packs, he will go back up.
Should have bought him today.
We're not involved.
Instead of yesterday.
That thing is sick.
Are you ready, Sniper?
The stream seems to be going pretty well.
Can I get a ring, man?
Alright.
Can we get one of those rings?
Put up that MCS stream, bro.
It's set up. Oh, I have to share screen for you. My bad. Here.
You want to be the Bruce Brown to get that ring?
We should get rings.
Do you want me to start streaming?
Big shout out. This was designed by Justin's champions who have produced 37 Super Bowl rings and 1 Madden Bowl ring. You get to have a ring that was designed by Super Bowl ring designers. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. And this is our Super Bowl, right? So it's
now I gotta make sure that the share screen doesn't lag the stream.
They can say forever they had the first Madden Bowl ring.
Well, speaking of this group of players that we have here, we say 14 of the best in the world. Let's take a look at some of the combined numbers from this Madden Bowl competitors. An absolutely stacked field, $3.9 million in combined earnings, 106 live event appearances, 17 championships won with an 18th on the way.
All right, seems pretty good, man. How's it look on your end,
today,
Sinky, on the share screen?
4 active Madden Bowl
it looks good.
Let's go, man.
Means to their careers and much more. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time out of what is a big
all right, I started
sit down
streaming.
and chat a little bit about the Madden Bowl. Obviously, you four are all former Madden Bowl champions. Hoping
I'm just gonna watch it through your share screen study.
Okay, that's how I like to do it. So that we're looking at the same thing, you know.
You know, Madden 18, you win the bowl. What was that moment like for your?
I think the worst is like when you're doing play-by-play with when Rage is doing play-by-play and he's like 5 seconds behind you. It's like the worst.
It was like everything to me at that time.
The TISM offense.
Easily dealt with like adversity early on, and that was
those opening packs.
Everything that I went through.
Gotta get right, bro.
If you want to get the packs, you should pull it up on
Madden 19. When you look back at the season,
rip some $100 pack right
and then
now.
it culminates with
What is this? This is like Madden 16, bro.
Yeah, this is like really old. Like that looks like Madden 15 or 16.
Because the year before I actually lost the kid, so I was like, damn, like, am I ever gonna get back?
All right, where y'all watching the stream on?
Gonna get back to that moment. It's like you always
just look at steady.
Watch it on my Discord share screen.
When I did get that opportunity,
but
he's streaming the Madden Bowl right now.
Yeah, because Raging's not here yet.
Went on that year, so I was happy.
It looks like when Raging gets here, the Madden Bowl starts. So
you had the,
I mean,
I think the unique distinction of winning a Madden Bowl at home, and Tony Gonzalez.
Do you have your commentary on, Doug?
Now you've gotten to experience a little bit of that.
Probably.
Okay, well, turn that off. I'd like to have the field audio on, because you know.
Unique Madden Bowl winning experience.
Where do I go for that shit?
Like just seeing
your settings.
Famer at your door holding a belt.
Oh, yeah, no, it was crazy because I mean I heard.
I'll walk you through it, buddy.
In settings,
go to audio volume control, and then there's a preset that's field. That's what I use.
Like Hall of Fame, probably the best.
So yeah, audio mix. You can just go field.
Hand me the belt myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Big moment.
All right, we're good, man. Your master volume's low. That's crazy. Bro doesn't want to listen to the funny Madden music.
You are the
dude,
one
fuck
that we can
I have my master volume set to 0.
What is that?
That's crazy.
Going into this
ooh, Raging said he's getting ready. He must be in practice.
Bro's been watching that film. No, bro's been on my YouTube watching all the Doc Butt Squad film.
I guess so.
Okay, I'm gonna crank this down then, so that
I'm really just trying to lock in and win this one.
and then I'm gonna start to mute this. We don't need this to be you know, I need to be getting my drops in the middle of
Speaking of drops, Twitch.com.
Oh man.
The MKL Super Bowl.
MKL Super Bowl, guys.
Low key, man. Mickey Mouse, bro. Mickey Mouse question mark.
Is that what
bro?
you think? I mean, obviously, I haven't had
Mickey
time
Mouse?
to look over like who played who, but
he did get a force win in his championship.
You know, I heard they played a little bit, and then the game
I
DC'd.
heard they played to the third, and yeah, he was up 12-7.
And then somebody was like,
Raging was in control of that game, honestly.
He was?
Yeah, Fridge couldn't do anything on offense at all.
Dude, Fridge is not that good. That's what when I played him, bro, I was like, bro, if I was deadass locked in this whole game, like if we played again in a Super Bowl, I have full confidence I would have won. Because he scored off 2 D-line pick sixes. And I was able to stop holding the 3 like whenever I really like locked in. Because it's like the way I'm gonna play you in the regular season is different than the way I'm gonna play you in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's gonna be a pretty good bowl.
Hold up, go back to Fred Warner, bro. Hold up, go back to Fred Warner.
he's trying to trade him, but he's expiring.
How much does he want? What the fuck?
He's a 99 overall middle linebacker, dude.
$20 million.
Dude, does Anthony Richardson have a dev?
No.
I think he's.
All right.
Can you go to my team, Doc? You go to my team. I want to see if anybody on my team dev'd up.
Rookie wide receiver dev'd up, and then someone else did too. I was looking at.
Go to my team. Let me see. We're locking in for next season. Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not afraid to make a stand. Everybody.
I'll forgive.
Oh yes! What did he get? What did he get? Click on him. Doc, click on Gibson.
Stonewall recruit.
Is that good or bad?
It's not the worst. Also,
Recuperation is not good.
Yeah, this Chapman dude.
Who's Chapman? Let me see it.
Your left
What the
end.
fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? How? This guy sucks.
Unless he was already a superstar. It doesn't even show him Devin.
You know what I realized? Me and H Coke did a trade where he sent me a superstar, and I sent him like a right tackle or something. And I think that oh my god, he went up too.
Yes, if you had the yards and then he won an award.
Dog, what the fuck?
Rick probably purchasing stuff too right now in the shop. I only had one dev up, unfortunately.
My team went crazy. Oh my god.
So I'm looking at Doc's team right now, and his offense sucks cock. What is this offense?
Dude, just wait until you see the offense.
The defense is ridiculous. The defense is ridiculous.
Is autism. Just wait until you see it actually in action.
Well,
it's like literally like the most like how like in Madden they just don't give you like certain throws and shit.
Okay.
They give Doc every single one of them. Every single one of them that he throws, he just gets. It's so stupid. You got Gonzalez X Factor?
Yeah.
Oh, Smoke Monday.
Yeah.
Bro is playing up. He's playing up 10 overall, doing 96.
What?
Yeah, Smoke Monday.
How? Jeremy Chin is up 10 too. Go to Jeremy Chin.
Dude, a bunch of his players are up 10.
How?
He must have had like this scenario that's like
Yeah, I had a scenario versus
He stole my morale.
Oh, took the momentum, man. Wow, man.
He
took the
He took there's more.
So his whole team is a 99 overall because he took his momentum. I mean, I'm assuming that Ragin might have something similar going on, but I can't be certain.
Go to Ragin's team.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Ragin certainly has the better offense, but I know how ridiculous Doc's defensive personnel is. And if he's going to win this football game, it's going to be because of the defense, I figure. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve on offense, his like Bill Belichick, like weird cringe offensive scheme.
The people are rooting for Ragin. That's who the streets are rooting for.
That's right.
But Doc's probably going to win. It's like kind of how it is.
You know, maybe we should get score predictions out of the way. So what do you predict the score being? Patriots Falcons here.
Patriots Falcons. I'm gonna go Patriots 24, Falcons 17. Actually, no, 20. I say 24-23.
24-23?
24-20.
Okay, in favor of the Patriots. I'm gonna go 38-24 in favor of the Falcons. I think the Falcons take this one. I don't think that... You know what? Maybe that's too high. You know what? Maybe I'll change that. Maybe it'll be 31-24 because his defense is pretty good. But I feel like the way Ragin plays is largely gonna make that not matter. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see some dominant running the ball action.
I just don't think Ragin can really score. To be honest.
I don't know, man. I'll say 30-24 Falcons. I think Ragin's going to control the clock.
That's
run
right.
it down the Patriots.
I'm telling you guys, bro. I'm telling you guys, Ragin is. I love Ragin. Okay, I love him. He's my guy, but I don't think he's very good.
Okay, and you know what? I don't think anybody here thinks Doc is good, but here we are, the MKL Super Bowl. And
I think Doc. I don't think Doc's bad. I think
Doc is rather mediocre, but the defense looks so good. Like, what is that? What am I looking at, dude? That is unbelievable.
Oh my god!
I think it's a matchup game with Doc, depending on who he's playing. Like, if he's playing passers, I think he's pretty good. But against
I'll be right
runners,
back.
I don't think he's
that defense is ridiculous.
Are we ready?
You want me in here?
No, you can leave after this. Just once you get into your game, leave. Doc was just chilling with us.
Yeah. Go ahead and search Ragin.
Oh wait, I have to dev down. My superstar center doesn't have any abilities, but I have to dev him down.
You got you're at like 11 right now, actually.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You had someone else. You had Troy Anderson go up.
He already was up.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
It's just Kappa. That's the only one I got.
Oh, you have AJ. I forgot you have a fucking punter too. That's crazy.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
I mean, honestly, if he doesn't have abilities, you just leave.
I got it. Just making sure it didn't change my depth chart.
Miami. We're out here in Miami looking for the Hoochie Daddy.
All right. I'm going to leave the Discord.
All right. You boys search and get into this game so we can get off with it.
Alrighty.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I want a fair and clean fight, all right?
That's right. So, man, I love that. There's some music playing. We're gonna wait till they get into the game before we turn that on. But Super Bowl time, man. So me and Sniper in agreement that this is the Falcons game.
Hold up.
Here.
Let me post the stream for everybody. We can get this started. Paste. Everyone. MKL. Should I post an Illuminati too?
If you want to do that, I mean, I can't say that I agree with that, but if that's what you want to do, then I'm not gonna stop you.
I'm gonna post in Seventh Heaven too.
No, okay. If you're gonna post in Seventh Heaven, put it in Creators. And you know what? That actually reminds me. I need the link.
I put the link in. It's in Game of the Week info.
Yeah, there's literally somewhere in Seventh Heaven. It's under Creators where you can put links and. Okay. Super Bowl time. How exciting. Now, we all know what happened the last time the Patriots and Falcons played in the Super Bowl. Do you think that looms on the mind of Ragin and his Falcons?
I know Rajan's an avid Falcons fan, but no, I don't think so. I think Rajan is very confident in himself.
Well, this is the ultimate shot at redemption after what happened so many years ago under the reign of Tom Brady. And now it's the new era. It's not Tom Brady, Matt Ryan. It's Anthony Richardson versus whatever that guy's name is, Desmond Ridder. So, truly a matchup of the ages. I think it's going to be exciting, man. And if the Falcons lose again, imagine Rajan's winning 28-3 and he chokes and loses.
Wow, that would be
the PTSD would be insane. We'll see what the script writers have under their sleeve, but I'm excited, man. It looks like we're getting a look at the Falcons superstars here. They look pretty good at football. Bro has like 5 inside shades. What is that? So, looking like we're going to start soon, so the copyright music will go away, and we're off, man. Super Bowl, MKL. I'm excited.
Season 5, baby.
It's a lot of seasons.
Oh my god. That is a lot of... Season 4, not season 5. Going into season 5.
I'm glad that we have no clue what season we're on. That's exciting.
All right, man. We're in Miami. Rajan versus Doc. Doc set to receive. We went over predictions before, but I think we can say it again. Sniper, who do you think is going to win the game?
I got the Falcons 30-24. I think Rice is going to control the clock and run it down Doc's throat.
That is what he said earlier. So I think I changed my mind a little bit. I think I settled on 31-24 in favor of the Falcons. It looks like the Patriots will be receiving. So a nice little return there to before the 25, before the 20 even. That's awesome. Oh. That's exactly how you want to start the game.
Yeah.
So what playbook is this on offense? This is disgusting.
I want to say balance.
Balance. Yeah, Doc uses balance.
Okay, well that's nasty, and I don't think I'm particularly a fan. But people in the chat, if you want to make bets, let us know now. So Anthony Richardson out of the gun here. Gonna motion over at Bradley, the tight end. Wow, and that is immediately swallowed up. We're going to go to the hurry up. So I see we're utilizing this this stamina here. That is still an issue despite what the patch notes say. And we're going to get a false start. So not the start that the pages were hoping for, don't you think?
Yeah, I think
not looking good for Doc.
I think Doc needs to go to his pistol, man. I think that's where he's at his best when he's in pistol. He's not out of gun. I don't think Doc's really the greatest, but I know I've played him, Snipers played him. I think when he's in pistol, he's at his best and he's hardest to stop.
And you know what? I love the pistol, dude. I think the pistol's so fun.
Look for Doc. Doc's gonna roll out to his left right here. He's gonna roll out to his
beater,
left.
Isn't it?
No, he's gonna roll out to his left.
HB slip screen?
No, he's gonna roll out to his left, and he's either gonna throw it to the running back or he's going to just roll out.
And you know what? I've heard about this. This is an exploit. This is very much a bug.
Oh my god.
So apparently, if you're calling a screen, you can insta roll out, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And right there, it looks like it works pretty good, despite that inaccuracy from Anthony Richardson. And that's going to be a first down. So despite the rough start there, he is going to move the chains. Albeit, I think that was a little lucky. I think if that's accurate, I think that guy is Lurker. So Rajan could have had an early turnover there. Play action here, rolling out to his right. AR, he's just going to chuck it. It's going to get knocked out. Incomplete.
You know, I have a phrase that I've coined with Doc. I like to say only Doc gets these type of plays, and that's a play right there that I feel like that usually Doc catches that type of pass, and it's only Doc can catch that type of pass. Doc just does some of the most insane things and gets away with it. So it's going to be interesting to see if EA lets him get away with it again this game.
Yeah, I think that ball was very interceptable, especially on the run, kind of running backwards. And inaccurate, and that thing's going the other way for sure. So we'll see what he's got in store. So swatted down at the line by the DT. You see him get that nice win immediately off the snap. And it lets him swat the ball down. So an early 3rd down and 10 coming up.
You know, I will say this about Doc. When it comes to 3rd down, something very demoralizing about playing him. It seems like he always converts. We'll see if Rajan can stop it, can get the stop right here.
I think Rajan has a couple pass committed on his D-line too, so that could come in handy.
In motion now, tight end Rodgers. We've seen that a lot today already. I think I like the defense here from Rajan. I'm hoping he's got some clouds on the outside there for those comebacks, and then it's just the post and the slant he's got to worry about. I don't know where his user is. It looks like he was playing man. Unfortunately, comeback's going to absolutely cook it, and that's going to be a first down. Not what I would like to see there if I'm Rajan, but Doc dials up the play and his boys pick it up, and that's another conversion there.
Yeah, man. Doc's just kind of playing his game right now, playing calm. Doesn't seem like he's getting too ahead of himself. He went out and he got Anthony Richardson for stuff like this play right here where it looks like he's going to run QB power. He traded away an X-Factor quarterback.
Oh, my God.
Almost like this.
He is going to be shot on. So, one of the, obviously Rajan got a lot of talent. I think he lit up right there, maybe like a no outsiders or inside stuff. I'm not sure, but something lit up and let him make that play in the backfield. So that was nice. 2nd and 13, back to throw. Going to go underneath to the running back out. It's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring up another 3rd down. This one a lot more manageable than the last.
That's actually a big play by Doc. He's in field goal range. He does have a 99 power kicker. And the thing playing Rajan will kick field goals. So as long as you get a 3 out of this possession, I think that's a win for Doc.
Well, we'll see what he's got for us. So 3rd down and 5. We are in the gun. Got a 2 tight end look. Gonna flip right here. Read option, that's AR. He's going to get brought down, and this is 4 down territory right here now. Doc, the Lions fan, maybe taking a play out of Dan Campbell's book. We're going for it here. Chance to take the lead. He will not take it. Let's see what he can draw up here. So back to throw, AR. He's got the cross. He is going to get it. And a nice little
look for Doc. He's able to go for it every single time. I will say one thing about he does not like taking his 3. So look for him to go for it every single chance he gets.
And one thing I'd like to point out, Rajan going to man coverage again. That seems to be his go-to here on these big defensive plays. I wonder if Doc is going to key in on that or not. 1st down, trying to run it here. Glover's not going to get anywhere. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
It seems to be that on these big money downs, Rajan really wants to rely on his pass rush to get home for him and just play some man coverage. But the problem is, I think Doc really likes these slant routes over the middle, these crossers. That's kind of the Achilles heel to man. So we'll see how that chess match works out.
Yeah, I think right now the game plan needs to be zone. I don't think we're going to be playing man tonight with, he's always got a ton of things out there that are going to beat man. So it appears to me like that's what Doc's expecting. Slant, and he's not going to hit the target. That's why not having a quarterback sucks. I don't know if he backed up too far right there, but bro had him. Didn't make the throw, and that's going to bring up another 3rd down.
Interesting to see what Rajan does here. I think he might go up to zone, but this looks like a man mug. I think he is in man, cover 2 man it seems.
If he's in man, then I don't approve, but we are going to flip the play here. Looks like we're in a pistol bunch here. Bunch to the left side. In motion is Bradley. Back to throw. This is man. That ball could have been intercepted. It won't be. That thing is knocked out. And that is going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Field goal unit. Looks like they're getting ready to go onto the field. Rajan's going to keep the defense out there. Don't blame him. So the kick. Looks like he's got a good kicker with abilities. That's crazy. Kick is up. Kick is good. Right down the middle. And 3 points to open the game. I'm a little nervous if I'm Doc. Receiving to start, honestly, you have to put up 7, and to take 3 there, not the best.
I don't know if I agree with that, because we have to remember who Doc is playing right now. He's not playing somebody like H-Cook. He's not playing somebody like Fridge. These high-scoring, high-flying offenses. Rajan will take his 3. If it's 4th and 1, more than likely Rajan's going to go ahead and take his 3. So 3 does not hurt right there. I think he's in a fine spot. Just needs to lock in here and play some good defense. Because honestly, Rajan's going to try to run the ball down his throat. It's just the game's going to come down to how good Doc's D-line is.
Yeah, and that's what kept kind of Rajan from blowing out Fridge the other day. He was at the one and got stopped 2 times on separate possessions and took field goals. And instead of having like a 14-3 lead against Fridge, he was only up 6-3.
You know what? I can respect a conservative play style, but you know, when you're in a bad spot, you just got to expect the worst. And right now, I'm saying that Raging's got 7 points at halftime. Right now, Raging's up 4. He can afford to not score here and still be in a solid spot. So we'll see what happens. Desmond Ridder now out of the single back. He's got his good buddy Bijan back there, I believe. Unless that's not. Pretty sure that's my guy Bijan. So stretch run to the outside. He's got room. Going to be cut stick, gain of about 4. And 4 yards a chunk. I mean, that's enough to win the game right there, guys. He does that every play, and they win the Super Bowl. So we'll see what the Falcons
I would like to see
do.
him run some power, though. I had like almost 220 yards rushing against Doc, just running power. It's kind of suspect to run stretch against him. He has a couple of no outsiders. He kind of struggles on the inside zones and the power. So let's see if Raging takes advantage of that.
This time it's going to be blown up, and now a 3rd down and 11 looms. He goes to another stretch, and this time he does get the shed. So big down right here, but, you know, we'll see what he cooks up. So looks like we're in double mug on defense against this single back bunch. Kind of a little scary. Looks like we're going play action underneath through the flat. Bijan is going to catch it, but he's not going to get much more.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I like that call at all.
I don't like that call either.
Desmond Ridder is obviously right-handed. He ran that to the left, so I was already going to be cross-body. I just don't like that. I think if you're Raging, at that point, you got to go into the gun. You got to find a pass out of there. So Doc is going to get the ball back, already up 3. If he can get 7 here, he's in a very commanding position. But, of course, Raging does get ball at half. So
that's right. 7 is definitely the move here if you're Doc. And you got to be happy with how the defense played, because that is the strength of the team. Offense is not the strength. So to get a quick 3 and out, that's good. Back to throw now. Doc trying to just chuck something stupid. He is going to get hit. And
I did see X. I don't know if you saw. I saw the crosser X coming across the field wide open, but I do not know that Doc would have been able to make that throw. That's something like pass lead or set lead. So probably was good, but he couldn't get the throw off and it just went down.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very aggressive play call. We were going for all or nothing right there. And to start a drive, I'm not sure that's what I'd go to. But 2nd down, we are going to run it. A little bit of a base, maybe. And that's going to gain about 6. We are going to hurry up. Keep him out in the field here. So I like this call. If we're playing man, though, I'm not sure we're going to have anything against man. It looks like Raging is going to be able to use that slant. Uh-oh, did you see him? Okay, so he's got stuff to beat man now. So he does have man on the outside. He's going to try and throw the slant. Can't make the throw. Going to be hit, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and on comes the punt unit.
And, that right there is where Raging's pass rush, it just didn't work for him. His DBs held up for 2 seconds, and his pass rush was home. That's the kind of defense Raging wants to play. He's going to give the ball back here. Going to be interested to see if he can get something going on offense. I don't think the running stretch the whole game will get the job done.
Yeah, I don't think it will either. But I know Raging's got some things you can go to.
Yeah, you can't throw it to the flats against Doc. I would not advise it. I threw a pick six trying to test his flats. He has 2 lurkers on each side, so you got to hit the inside posts on him, flats.
Raging's going to go to the power, head zone. He's going to pick up interesting to say, I don't know if you watched the Super Bowl last season, Steady, but we had Sniper versus Fridge last season. Fridge had the high-flying offense, and Sniper was the runner who many people didn't know how he was going to play. Fridge kind of sold out for the run in that game, and Sniper was able to beat him through his passing ability. I think the same thing's going to happen in this game. If Raging's going to win this game, he's going to have to pass.
Oh, right there we see a pass. There's Bijan Robinson. Going to fight forward, and that's borderline field goal range.
And, I think the way the MKL has been over the years throughout the seasons, it's been the passers usually tend to win. We have had some anomalies where runners can get the win, can eventually win a Super Bowl, but usually passers tend to dominate the MKL. But if a runner like Raging is to win the Super Bowl, I think he is going to have to get the passing game going for him. And I'm interested to see if he'll be able to.
Well, what I'll say right now with how the game is, I think running, like mixing in runs, is very, very effective. Kind of drains the stamina of all the other team's players and gets them off the field. So I think Raging's style of offense very effective right now. And that's ultimately one of the reasons why I think he's been able to make this run. So first down here, inside run up the middle. Bijan's not going to get anywhere, but he'll at least get back to the line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
And one thing I will say about this game, the kicking game I think is important for both teams, and both teams have really good kickers. You can kick from far.
Run to the outside, and Bijan's got space. Going to fight all the way down to the 15, and that is a fresh set of downs. And now the Falcons knocking on the door.
Yeah, man, that was just a great run by Ragin. Sticking with the run, not going away from it, and committing for it.
Play action here, rolling out to his right, Desmond Ridder. He looks like he does have space. He is going to take the crosser, and he's going to get in the end zone for the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Falcons on the board.
Desmond Ridder does have pass seed elite, so he is able to get that boost, that throwing speed boost on the run. That helped right there. And I liked what Ragin did there. He, of course, this time he did run the boot to the right side, so was actually able to help.
And how about David Njoku catching his first touchdown of the Super Bowl? He'll be able to tell his kids about that one. He'll say, remember when I scored a touchdown in the MKL Super Bowl to take the lead? Yeah, I'm him. So, extra point up, extra point is good. And now the Patriots find themselves in a bit of a hole, not getting the ball at half and down by 4.
Yeah, that was a good call by Ragin, actually passing on first down, doing a nice play action.
I'm telling you, man, I love passing the ball. I think people should do it more often, But
yeah, for sure. And especially from a runner like Ragin, it's like 1st and 10. You're thinking he's going to run it, and he throws in the play
action boot. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. So 7-3 your score, 6 minutes remain, and the Doc offense trotting onto the field. So inside run here. This one's handed off, and he's going to gain a yard. So hurry up offense. It looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of that today. Doc, well aware of... Oh, dude, that's my guy Jalen Hyatt, the legendary Giant. Wow, that's crazy. How did that happen? Back to throw now. Anthony Richardson going to hit the out route. He's not going to catch it. He's going to drop it. Yeah, I did see Hyatt. I liked that motion. Turn him into like a weird little in route, maybe like a little post. Yeah. That's very weird stuff like that. Tends to work pretty well. And right there he had him. Couldn't make the read, and now it's a 3rd down
right here. This looks very awkward to me right now. I don't really like it. I feel like this main read that's gonna end up getting open is either McCain.
I think I do like that.
I think he's looking for McCain.
So back to throw. He's going to throw the streak, and that's going to be swatted down. So the punt team is going to have to come onto the field, and Ragin has an opportunity to widen this gap here.
Yeah,
Whoa,
man,
Cow is in the chat. Shout out to Cow, man. Watching Ragin play Madden makes my udders wet. Very interesting.
Ragin's man coverage is paying off right now, man. He stuck to it. Doc looked like he was taking advantage of it at the start of the game. But as things have come along, Rage's man coverage has started getting home. His pass rushers got home. His TBs have stuck up. This is a big play. This is a big drive right here. This is a big drive.
Huge drive. So looks like we're running a play action here. Got nowhere to go. He's just going to throw it away. That's the right call. He's going to be fortunate for EA to decide that he doesn't get intentional grounding.
It was close intentional grounding.
Yeah, because sometimes they're just like, yeah, we're just going to throw this where nobody is so you get a call. So I'm glad that didn't happen. But one thing that I'll say is that Doc's receivers are terrible. They're all slow. And streaks are very good. But if you don't have fast players to beat their man on the streak, then it's probably not going to matter even if they do beat them. So maybe the man coverage call, it'll pay off. So 10-yard run there on 2nd down. Going to be a 1st down. And Ragin really has a chance to take an assertive lead here. He could take away a lot of this clock and take a 2-possession lead with the ball at the half.
Sure, yeah. I think Ragin's going to bleed the clock down to like 11, 12 seconds every time.
Another run here for Bijan, and Bijan's got a ton of room. It's about like 25, I'd say. Huge pickup, and we're down to the 38. So at the very least, it looks like we're going to be taking 3 points here, and that's enough to have a 7-point lead, which I think is great. So if the Doc offense can't get going, then we might be looking at a blowout here, folks.
I don't know if I would get into blowout category because Doc does have a tendency to come back in these type of games. He's never really out of it. And I think he can stop Raging.
I agree with you on that, Stinky. But the thing is, I think playing a runner like Raging, if Raging gets a 2-possession lead, he's not going to make a lot of mistakes. And I think Doc does come back, but it's mostly against passers where he capitalizes on some interceptions and pick sixes and stuff. But against like a straight runner, I think it's going to be hard.
The former choke job has got to be on the mind of Raging. He's making sure that fate does not come to pass once again. So you best believe he's going to be playing this as smart as he can, given all the pressure on his shoulders.
I just want to put it out there. Both of these guys have played a lot of mud squads together. And usually Doc is the one that's calling the defense. So Raging has seen a lot of Doc's plays and what he likes to run on defense. Raging has also seen his offense. Doc runs offense a couple of times in squads. It's not the greatest offense, but he does run offense sometimes in squads. So Raging does know what Doc likes to do. He's seen it firsthand.
That's right. Looks like we're running a play action here. Looks similar to the play we scored on. Ritter's going to take this one for himself. Going to spin off of a tackle there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a boot right here. That's what I would be ready for if I was Doc. I think Raging, I don't think he's very comfortable passing, honestly. And I think the boot is the thing he's most comfortable off of. So if I had to put my money on it, I think we're going to see.
Okay, so here's what we're going to see right here. We're going to see a halfback scissors right here. And look at that, dude. Look at that. I'm him.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
2 Kyle Pitts, and that's a touchdown. Call me Tony Romo because I know exactly how this Raging offense wants to function. I saw when he came out, and I knew exactly what to expect. And unfortunately for Doc, he doesn't have the premonition like I do. And look at the call. Red zone scissors. Flat route to Kyle Pitts. The People's Champ
is currently up right now, man. I think if we were to poll the league and ask everybody who they wanted to win this game, I think the overwhelming answer would be everybody would want Raging to win.
I would agree.
People's Champ is currently winning. Doc needs to put points on this board, right? Points on the board this next drive. He needs to just calm down right now. He needs to go back to what he was doing that first drive with his man beaters. He needs to stop trying to be cute. He needs to be, more confident in himself. But the thing is, the Raging pass rush is getting home. It's kind of hard to do something when you have 2 seconds.
One thing I will say is I think he's put plays on the field that are going to beat man. It's just that they haven't, and I think that's where the lack of talent at receiver is hurting Doc right now. So it looks like he's back to this weird play, this weird shot play. He's literally going all or nothing right here. I'd be looking at this out route, praying that gets open. It looks like it's not going to. He does not have anything. He is going to throw it away. That is the right call. Incomplete. 4 for 13 on the day. Not the night that Anthony Richardson had envisioned.
Yes, for sure, man. I mean, he just can't currently beat Raging's man coverage, and it's weird to see because at the start of this game, it kind of looked like he was going to have his way with Raging all day. But Raging's defense is really coming into its own, playing really well, man.
Hits the nice little drag route there. He is going to be caught from behind. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. To the hurry-up offense we go.
I do want to say, if you're Doc,
I don't like this call. He's going to put comebacks on the field. He's got to. He's taking away one of his options.
You cannot afford to let Raging get the ball back. You need to slant somewhere too in the open.
I like the out route. Doesn't look like he'll have it. He might have the drag. He definitely had the drag. He's going to take the slant.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, looks like he's got room to run. Going to be all the way down to the 48, and that is a big play right there. Big 1st down. Going to keep the offense moving.
Huge.
Yeah, that's huge for Doc because you don't want to give Raging the ball back right there and then him also get the ball back.
Oh my God. Came in free. That's Arnold Ebiketie in on the sack, and that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. We'll be back after the break.
And we are back.
Yeah, we're back, guys.
If you know Raging, like me and Sniper have been in the league with the Raging for a long time. Steady, of course, has been as well. Raging always goes out and gets these heavy pass rushers who can get home, and that's what he's done on this Falcons team. That's currently paying dividends for him.
Yeah, I'd say that's worked out pretty well. So interesting play call here. We are looking at man is going to hit the post, and that's a nice throw and catch. Big 15-yard play. Hurry up offense here. And man coverage does appear to be the call just about every play. I'm more of a zone guy, But looks like Raging's going to have to run. He's going to throw the streak. I don't think he hit it. He missed the throw. I don't know if there's room to throw that there, though. It looked like he might have had someone there.
I low-key wonder right now if Doc's regretting that trade where he sent away his quarterback for a running quarterback like Richardson. Because currently,
I don't think so.
He can't run with Richardson right now.
I don't know how fast his old quarterback was, but I think Richardson being quick is very important to the Doc offense right now. So huge play right here. 4th down and 3 at the 41. Very curious.
3 man-beating routes over the middle.
He tries to throw the slant. He's going to get hit, and the raging Falcons are going to take over.
I don't like that call. I would have picked 3.
Yeah, I think you just got to trust in the defense. That's the strength of the team, and instead you're putting them in a terrible spot. You're giving them a chance to go up 3 possessions and take the football. Not good.
If you're Doc right now, you literally cannot afford to let Raging double up right here. It's just not.
I think it's very likely that he takes 3. But as long as he doesn't score a touchdown, I'm happy with how this has gone. Going to go underneath. Not going to get knocked out. You did see him light up. It's not going to be able to knock the ball out. But that clock's going to keep going. I doubt we're going to see a timeout here.
I think if we see Raging get like 2 or 3 yards on the next play, we'll see a timeout from Doc. But for right now, it's kind of in no man's land with the timeouts right now.
And one thing I'd like to say, the aggressive 4th down play calling. Do you think that's because he's a Lions fan? We saw Dan Campbell make some questionable 4th down calls.
That's kind of just the way Doc is, to be honest, man.
I feel
he really likes to put his balls out there and be like, I'm gonna win this game. It cost him a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I want to say in the 2nd season, he did not go first 3 at all, and it cost him the game, and he admitted to it.
Whoa, what a raging call. Yeah. 3rd down and 9, and he runs the ball. That's going to be a first down.
Sniper, I don't know. I'm sure you'll remember this. This game is kind of reminding me of a Super Bowl where the Bucs played the Dolphins. I don't know if you remember that at all, Sniper, where a runner is currently pounding the rock. He's 3rd and long. He's running the ball and paying off.
That clock is dripping. 30 seconds.
Raging needs like another 4 or 5 yards, and he's in field goal range.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
a bit of an ill-advised throw there. I think he had the flat, and he just took too long to throw it. And then he tried to throw it in a questionable spot. Really difficult throw. It's inaccurate and nearly directly to
This is big for Doc right here. Doc needs to stop. Doc cannot afford to let him get 4 or 5 yards at all.
I think he was somewhat fortunate not to throw an interception to Doc right there. And that one could have gone back for a touchdown. Yeah, so not the best. Looks like we're running it here. Bijan up the middle. Only going to gain about 2. And that's going to be a Patriots timeout. So not the... Wow. I wonder if this is makeable. I'm sure they both have amazing kickers. If this does not go in, then that's very not good.
This might be 63.
Kick is up, and the kick is drained. That is money. Wow. Having a kicker pays off, guys.
I don't know if you know, Steady, but Raging was telling us his kicker is apparently slated to make $7.5 million. So Raging definitely respects his kickers, pays them big money, and right there, man, it paid off.
Yeah, and I think kicker is one of the most undervalued players on a Madden team. You never know when you need to kick one from 63, 64 yards out, and right there, that's up and good, straight cash, man. So 18 seconds remain. You can't give up 7 if you're the Falcons. I think 3 is okay, though regrettable. Please don't give up 7. So throwing it across the middle, he's going to dive and try to make a play on it, and he can't. But that one's ultimately going to fall incomplete.
Well, you cannot be giving the Falcons 3 points here, man.
Yeah, that would be backbreaking. Especially and one storyline I'd like to point out, Jeff Okudah. Raging is very proud of being able to develop Jeff Okudah into a serviceable, great corner. And Doc, as a Lions fan, you got to think that he's proud of Raging too for being able to make that work. Because we're throwing the wheel, he's missed the throw, and that's intercepted. Wheel against man. If there's no safety help over there, then that's usually, gonna cook man coverage. It looked like he had the safety help, and it didn't help that the pressure was there, and the throw is errant, and Raging has a chance to score another 3 points.
Yeah, Doc cannot afford to let up right here, man. He just can't. He needs to guard.
That's not the best. A lot of motion here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Raging ran inside.
No, this is a pass. 100%. Yeah, only 7 seconds. Not even Raging could afford to run it right here. So back to throw now. Ritter underneath. He's got Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts out of bounds. And that is going to be field goal range. Falcons going to call a timeout. Give their guys a little rest. Young Hoku's going to get some practice kicks up. And he's got another one lined up here. Super Bowl MVP right now. Young Hoku, man. What do you think about that?
I think that's great, man. That's great for the Koreans, you know, the Korean fans of the NFL.
Kick is up. Kick is good right down the middle. And that's going to bring us to the halftime show brought to you by Taylor Swift. So 20-3 your score. And you know what? We're 8 points from the score being 28-3. Do you think if Ragin scores a touchdown, do you think he's going to go for 2 and make it 28-3? Because that's what I'd like to see.
Absolutely not.
I want to see him go for 2 if he scores right here. Please.
You know, I still, even with the score the way it is, I don't think Doc's out of it. He just has that comeback kid type of nature, you know. I believe he went down 14. Did he go down 14 to you in the AFC Championship game, Sniper, or were you the one down 14?
No, I was down 14.
Okay. Well, I remember last year in the playoffs, he did go up 21-0. The defending AFC representative, the Chiefs user. I don't know what kind of trash Chiefs user blows a 21-point lead.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs user did blow a 21-point lead, and Doc did come back. He definitely has it in him to come back. He needs to lock down and get a stop right here, Doc.
Well, one thing I'll say, maybe Doc is purposely trying to make the score 28-3 here at the half so that he can make a comeback and scar Raging for life. Who really knows? We're getting very aggressive on defense here. I like to see that. When you get aggressive, you know, you're prone to giving up big plays, but you're also prone to making big plays happen. So Bijan is going to try and find room to run, nearly finds a huge gap, going to be brought down. 2nd down and 8 coming up. So if you're Raging, you're very much in control of this game. And when the Falcons choked that Super Bowl long ago, I'd say the situation is close enough in Madden terms. They didn't run the ball, and you got to imagine that he's very much keeping this on the ground here so that that clock can run.
If you know Raging,
mistakes.
You know Raging loves Kyle Shanahan, but he also does despise him for not running the ball at all during that situation. I think he will run the ball here. But the thing is, you don't want to get too passive here.
That's
Definitely
right.
do not want to get too passive.
That's true. But I think right now, Raging's defense is controlling the game with ease. After that first possession Doc had, ever since then, it's been all Raging on defense. I see him just trying to bleed the clock, man, and taking the safe throws.
I think you need to take a safe throw here, but if you've got a big play, then don't be afraid. Looks like we're going to run it with Ritter, unable to get the first down, and that's 4th down and 2. That is a big stop. So the punt team on the field.
Forces the Falcons offense to go 3 and out, coming out of half. He has Bijan at the fullback position, it looks like, so watch out for a fake maybe. But I don't think it's good. Yeah, it's not going to be a fake.
The punt is up, and oh my God, what a boomer.
Oh my God.
A perfect punt to the 1 yard line. What a punt dot.
Wow.
And man, if I had like an instant replay set up, I would totally be watching a replay on that right now.
Was that an 80-yard punt?
That was freaking amazing. That was literally insane.
Punt,
if I'm not mistaken, I think Raging traded with the Raiders for Cole, like a 2nd or 3rd round pick for the punter or something like that.
Yeah, well, right now that's going to pay off because a safety here is just an absolute game ender. I think he's going to have this out route. He does have this out route. He's going to take it. Quick little yards. I love that. Get out of a really difficult spot. I'm going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. So it looks like he's taking the gloves off from conservative ball carrier to normal. He realizes that he's going to need to make some dudes miss if he's going to come back in this game.
Honestly, if I'm Doc right now at this point, if I throw a pick, so be it. I'm airing it out. I have nothing to lose. I'm losing right now.
You do have something
17.
to lose. You still need to be careful. All right, back to throw. AR is going to throw the comeback. Ball is caught. Comeback very reliable against man. You guys seem to think that that could have been picked. But I felt pretty good about that. Sometimes you just got to trust your guys to beat their man coverage when you're on a trustable man beating route. And that's what Doc did right there. So I'm a fan. Out route here is going to be caught. That's the tight end. We've seen him in motion a lot. I forget what his name is. I know I've said it like 10 times. In the hurry up.
Oh, Bradley.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, Bradley. So he's got 2 slants here running into each other. I like that. Gotta imagine one of them's bound to get open. He's gonna throw the slant. Little scary. It looked like he had somebody over the middle, underneath it, but ultimately was not meant to be. Hurrying his guys back to the line.
I think Rajan's shading down right now.
I think it looks like me like he's been shading underneath because he's got safety help over the top.
Yeah.
Back to throw now. He's going to throw the slant again. He's just going to keep feeding this well. The tight end slant. The tight end slant, very good. Generally, the tight end unable to be pressed in man coverage. And that means that he's going to have that slant very consistently.
I know when I play Rajan, I know he's a big safety user. So what I like to personally do is I like to send 2 routes his way and make him choose. And I feel like he's very prone to letting up big things over the top. Because real talk, I'm going to be honest right here. I love you, Rajan. I don't think his user is strong.
The safety user is certainly something that can be exploited. But when you don't have fast players like Doc's receivers are all very slow. It's hard for them to get open on the outside. We're going to go comeback here. That ball going to be caught, and that is going to be another huge play. So, largely complacent here. And, man, I think I'd like to see Rajan disguise like a, maybe like a man look, but it's actually a cover 2, because then those comebacks are bagged into oblivion. We'll see what he does. Still looks like man to me. Oh, no. Just chucking it.
No.
Man, not a good pass. I think he backed up too far, and ultimately that led to an inaccurate. Might have been the best thing that could happen right there, because there is no way that's open.
All for real.
If he throws that accurate, that is going the other way. There is a 0% chance that Rajan's guy makes a play on, or rather Doc's guy makes a play on that. I'm sorry. Back to throw now. AR going over the middle. It's a streak, and that's going to be batted down. He's in his head right now. In Madden, it's really a mental game. When you're down big, can you keep your composure? And right now, I feel like we're seeing Doc break and crack, making terrible throws. Yeah, man. We got to cool it, man. We got to stay calm. So motioned to the right is McCain. I like that. I think this is an okay concept here. Back to throw. He's going underneath. Drag route is going to get the first down.
Seeing this type of defense from Rajan, it makes me wonder if Doc had a pass lead elite right now. Like, I think he would be in a much better spot.
I think he's made too many mistakes, even for pass lead elite, to make up for. Back to throw now. Another questionable throw. That one's going to get batted down again.
The wheel was there, man.
Just not.
I want to see him go to that screenplay. That's what I want to see him go to. The rollout.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think that that screenplay would benefit him very much. But like I said, when your mental's not good in a Madden game, you forget what you can go to. You get frustrated and you kind of forget what you have in your book that might work. So underneath drag route, I like that. That's 5 right there. It's gonna bring up 3rd down and 5. And really, with how bad the offense has been, you need 7, but any points would probably be good for Doc's mental health right now. I don't like the call. I don't like this call.
Streaks.
Underneath is going to spin, brought down.
I hate that, man.
4th down and 8. It looks like they're going to hurry this up.
You got to cut it to 2 possessions, man. You got to take the field goal.
I mean, I don't,
I don't like the first call either.
If you feel good about your offense, I don't mind going for it, but I would not feel good if I was Doc right now. Back to throw now. He's got nothing.
Gotta go to the comeback route.
He's got nothing. That ball's swatted, and Rajan is going to take over. So just pure domination from Rajan and his Falcons right now. And no matter what happens, you gotta imagine we're gonna be heading into the 4th quarter with a insurmountable Falcons lead. Bijan Robinson to the outside, gonna gain about 9. That's perfect. So
and you gotta give Rajan like a round of applause right now. He's stuck to his guns with his defense. He has not left man coverage all game. Even last drive, when Doc was driving down the field, typically somebody would go into zone or something, switch it up. Rajan stuck with it, man. He really played that bend don't break defense, and it paid off for him.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Steady, man, not having some speed at receiver, even just a playmaker at receivers killing Doc, man. Especially if the opponent's playing man all game, you don't have like a playmaker at receiver.
Just nobody you can trust. This defense is, okay, he fixed it, but that was looking disgusting for a second. You got to imagine he's keeping on the ground. If he snaps the ball, then he's throwing. Why are we throwing the game, guys, when we could let the clock run out? Oh my God! Just shove it down my throat because I'm wrong.
End the game.
And Bijan Robinson's going to streak down the sideline, breaks a tackle into the end zone.
Oh my God!
Touchdown Falcons.
Go for 2. Please go for 2.
Please go for 2. Please go for 2.
Please, Ray,
please go for 2. Go for 2.
He's not going.
Rage is not going to do it, but he should.
Oh my God, man. Unbelievable.
Go for 2, please.
Please do it. Do it. I don't think he's taking a while to pick a play, man. I think he's thinking about it.
No, the field goal unit comes onto the field, and the commentator's booth is left disappointed as the kick is up and good. And 27-3 your score as we head into the 4th. Wow, that could have been a legendary Raging moment right there. If we got the 2-point conversion to make it 28-3 in the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be.
Raging went 16-1 this season. It might have been one of the most under the radar 16-1 seasons of all time.
You know, I was surprised that you'd pick against him with a 16-1 record. I was surprised to see that as well.
I've seen the thing is I've just seen Doc. I thought this was the year of the Doc. I thought everything was for him.
Me and Sniper, we know better. Okay, we know better.
Listen.
What the frick? He's got a post route coming out of the backfield. He's gonna throw this wheel, and that's gonna be not intercepted but swatted down. And this is disgusting to watch.
This is a really bad look for the AFC right now, man. This is
not good.
I would like to think if the Jaguars were in the Super Bowl,
I think this would be a much closer game, but
I did not think we'd be in this situation.
Run up the middle here. He's going to juke to the outside. He's got room. Going to try and make a miss. And, one thing that I'd like to note is we never really gave the run a chance. We went down big here in Foxborough, and it's been gunslinging ever since. I'd like to see the run busted out there. Back to throw. He's going to throw the angle. Can't make the pass. AR is inaccurate. And that ball is incomplete.
This Falcons pass rush, man. You guys remember the 07 Giants? You guys remember that 07 Giants?
I was a little young for that.
Yeah, man. Justin Tuck and Strahan. Yeah,
I was too young too, but I've heard about them. When I heard the 17-0 or 16-0 Patriots, highest flying offense, amazing. They lost to an elite pass rush, and that's really what Doc is.
I think he freeformed that, and unfortunately, I think that's going to cost him a completion. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10.
But yeah,
and this year, man, I really don't like what Doc did with his team. And I think last year his team was a lot better. This year, the Anthony Richardson trade, I don't see what the point of that was, honestly.
For Doc's offense, I think AR is fine, but it really shows when he's down here. Oh my God. Unable to lurk that. Doc is going to complete a deep ball, and that's going to put him down to the 14. So hold your horses, guys. We are within 3 possessions here. This could still be a ball game. Probably not.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm trying to maintain viewership. To the end zone. Terrible throw. Quadruple coverage. That's going to be intercepted. And Raging's going to take that back. Every time a big play happens, I slam my table and it makes my mouse move, and then it makes the stuff come up on the screen. So my apologies. But my goodness, that can't be the throw you're going to make if you want to stay in this game. And Raging ultimately is going to have the opportunity to continue chewing this clock down.
And as much as it hurts to see Doc lose like this, you got to feel happy for Raging.
Absolutely.
He's done so much. He's been through so much. Last time he won a Super Bowl was with his Jaguars in Madden 22.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly so nice to see Raging get the job done.
Play action. He's got Kyle Pitts streaking down the field. And Kyle Pitts is going to sprint to the end zone. Doc kind of giving up and coming out in a goal line defense there. And Kyle Pitts able to punish him for it. And that's going to be another touchdown for the Falcons.
Yeah, man. This is just, at this point, Doc is just selling out. It is what it is.
Yeah, and like I said, I think the mental really was what spelled the end. I mean, the team the defense is what needed to come to play today for the Patriots. And unfortunately for Doc, they did not come to play, and the offense wasn't there to pick up the slack. So Ragins really just had his way on offense tonight. And I think that's why we're going to see him hoisting up the Lombardi in 5 minutes.
Indeed, man. I mean, and Ragin had to go through some trouble to get here. Wasn't easy. He went through Cookie round 1. Probably easy. But then he went through Wavy. Him and Wavy, they've matched up a lot throughout the years. And him and Wavy probably have the biggest rivalry in all of MKL this year, to be honest.
You think so? Do you think this rivalry rivals Rage and Astro? The best rivalry in MKL history? Oh my God, he's going to fumble. Anthony Richardson's going to fumble the ball, and Rajan's going to return it for a touchdown.
I think the greatest rivalry in MKL history was definitely Rage and Splashy. You had to be there to know
who that is, but I loved Ragin versus Astro. And I also love how he likes to downplay
MC and
so funny.
No, I think Ragin versus Astro was more so Astro just being like.
I know, but it's funny to like push it onto Ragin that was like a heated rivalry and that they hated each other. You know.
I mean, that dude is literally just like a man child. It's insane. But anyways, there's nothing about that. This is about Ragin. This is about his moment.
That's right.
It's been a long time coming, man. He spent his time building up his team. And Raging's just one of those guys. If he wins once, you can tell he's definitely going to be happy about this. I think in future seasons he won't be as competitive, and he definitely will still have a drive to win. But this is just one of those things for Ragin, where I think it's going to give him a lot of closure that he was able to get the job done.
And the fact that it's against the Patriots and the score could have been 28-3. I mean that's definitely closure if I've ever seen it. So I'm really happy for him.
And I want to put it out there right now that we can put the Mickey Mouse allegations to bed. You know, this was not a Mickey Mouse run. He had Fridge beat. That game was Sniper watched that game. Sniper can confer for us. Ragin had that game basically won.
It's basically like this game. He was in control the whole game. Then there's a disconnect when they're like 2nd and 28.
Yeah, Ragin was gonna win that game regardless. So no Mickey Mouse rumors, none of that. Ragin got the job done. He was the best player this season, quite frankly. His one loss was to Fridge. And what did he do? He won when the game mattered the most.
That's right.
He won when it mattered the most in the NFC Championship. He got here, played Doc, a Doc team, a Doc defense that's been elite this whole year. And, you know, Ragin ran the ball on him. He passed when he needed to. His defense showed out. His pass rush was there. His DBs were there. You know, this was just a complete team victory. He built up this team to do exactly what he wants to do. He wants to run the man coverage. He wants to sit in too high. He wants his pass rush to get home. And I just can't be more happy for him, man. This is amazing.
You gotta stop. Oh my God. Well, I mean, hats off, man. I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, he was dominant through.
Is this the most lopsided Super Bowl in
MKL
history?
Nope.
Or close to it?
Nope.
It's close.
No, dude. I absolutely dicked the Dolphins by like 80 points. Like it wasn't even close.
Whoa.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. And you know, this is just it's been a long time coming. It's good to see Ragin get the win finally. I think Doc. I don't know if Doc will have another shot. I would like to think he will. I'm sure this offseason he looks like he's going to trade Fred Warner, so maybe he'll be able to get some
that's
speed.
Gonna be leaving.
I think he's going to be able to get some speed. I don't know if Anthony Richardson's contract is due, but it might be. So that's going to be something he's going to have to take care of. And yeah, man, I'm sure he'll make some moves this offseason. He always likes to change things up. But I think a big thing for Doc after this season will be he's going to need to acquire some speed. Because it's very obvious when he plays these elite defensive players. I don't know how the Jaguars game went for him, but I assumed he got pretty lucky with some stuff to where the speed didn't matter.
It looks like we're fighting tooth and nail to the end as we're going to see a Patriots timeout as Rajan's going to call out the field goal unit. And you know what? I don't blame him, man. I've had my fair share of games, you know, down big. And you know what? Especially in a playoff game, you just can't give up. So, let alone the Super Bowl. So we're going to see the Doc offense come on the field one more time. Maybe he'll be able to get a touchdown on the board for pride.
Yeah, man. Putting up 3 points in the Super Bowl, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, that is definitely not what you want to see. So we're going to take this one out to the 12. How exciting.
So it looks like we have a couple new users coming into the league. One being Steady and the other Psycho Realtor, I believe.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
right.
Sir. Psycho Realtor.
What do you guys think of the future forecast for those new users?
I mean, obviously, we know who Steady is. We know Steady's a past Super Bowl champion. He's been a long-term member of this league, an integral part of this league. It was sad when we saw him go.
Would you say that Steady is the GOAT of the MKL?
Definitely not. Definitely would not say that.
What?
I would definitely not. I don't think Steady has a tenure to be considered the GOAT. I feel like the way the MKL is set up right now, I don't think there really is a GOAT right now. I think who are the current Super Bowl leaders? Who are the Super Bowl leaders?
It's tied between 3 people, but you know what? You think about what Steady has done in a lot shorter of a time span than those guys, and I think it's become clear. But that's just me.
If I really had to pick an MKL GOAT, I think I would pick H-Coke, to be honest. We've seen H-Coke do it from the very first season to still doing it now. He's been consistent throughout the process. He's always been good. I think he's won a Super Bowl like every single Madden. Maybe he didn't win it one year, but he's been maybe Madden 22 he didn't win it, but he's won it close to every single year. I think, but I really don't think there's a clear GOAT.
All I'm saying is that if this Steady guy played as long as H-Coke did, he would certainly be leading in Super Bowls. But that's just me.
Maybe, man.
Psycho Realtor, on the other hand, he's inheriting a very, very good team, a pass lead elite, hot route master, 49ers, Brock Purdy, and you gotta imagine that he's gonna be able to do something with it. But at the same time, Psycho Realtor's never really been that fierce competitor. He's been more of that that armchair, like they're along for the ride, casual type of player. So I can't really imagine that he'll be making.
I know
that much.
I know him. Me and Steady personally, I remember I knew him from Illuminati. That's where I met him, and that's how I was able to get him into here. And I remember he wasn't the greatest there. So I think the NFC West, in terms of Ike, Hunter, R2, Psycho Realtor, I think the division. I think R2 should be like the leading candidate to win that division. Him or probably Hunter, but. Yeah, I think the NFC got obviously another strong contender with Steady taking over the Eagles. I'm sure Steady will save up his coinage, get past the elite or Seffi elite, probably past the elite for Hurts. And Steady,
if I'm not mistaken, I think Hurts is on the block.
For some reason, I don't think that's likely. But that's just me.
Okay. You don't think that's likely? Okay.
I do not think that's likely.
I don't know if Hurts will be allowed to be traded. I've heard the league commissioners have been are going to look at the untouchables list here soon.
One thing seems certain,
get paid,
and it's that Jalen Hurts is not going to be starting at quarterback in Philadelphia, no matter what happens.
Wow.
So
yeah, I think City might have his eye on a couple of draft prospects in this draft.
So it seems
the quarterback position.
If Hurts sits for a year, I think the leadership of the league might have to look at it and be like, okay, well, if this dude's sitting for a year, we might as well let him get traded. So I think if Steady makes that big commitment, setting him for a year, we will see Hurts next year get taken off the untouchables list. It's something to look out for. A lot of drama. I'm very excited for the MKL and where it's at going into this next season. Season 5 we're going into. Not many leagues make it into Season 5. I think the MKL, we're still hitting our stride. We have a great group of guys right now, very active league. We're in a great spot, man. I know you've been here since Madden 20 Sniper. I would argue that this is the most active and the best community we've had since Madden 21, as Doc scores right here.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of agree with you on that one, man. That
was a nice route.
It's been a very active league. Few new users has been really carrying the league lately too. Honestly,
yeah, that's right.
The core group of guys, it's a good combination of new people and old people.
Yeah, I think the MKL's core has really been established this season. We've gotten you guys like R2, Sins. We've gotten old vets like Sniper, Steady, H-Coke. They're all still here. Cookie came back to the fold. Of course, I think the admin team, of course, is really good as well. I love the admin team we've assembled this year with Ragin, Doc, H-Coke, and myself. I think we all work together well. And of course,
how could we forget Cookie?
He's never going to forgive me for that.
Hopefully he's not tuned in.
Cookie,
need to fine you for that.
Cookie. And of course, Cookie, I love the admin team we have. I think there's big things ahead for the MKL. We have no plans of stopping anytime soon, man. As long as the player base wants to go, we're going to keep on going. As an outsider looking in,
I'm happy to see that the MKL seems to be thriving when a lot of leagues around this time of the year are having a rough time. So, oh my God.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson had a shot at the end zone there before he tripped.
I think we're going to see Raging knee it out right here, man.
I mean, that certainly is what he would lead you to believe is the right thing to do. But with Doc calling his timeouts, I guess we won't see one here.
Nah, yeah.
That could spell the end. Is he going to hit Easton Stick? Easton Stick, by the way, winning another Super Bowl. How exciting.
He really subbed in Easton Stick, this guy.
Easton Stick taking the first kneel of the Super Bowl.
You know, with the game concluding, we do have the losing head coach in the building right now.
Do we?
Dr. Donald Monday. Doctor, are you here? Can we talk to you?
Hello.
Hey,
All
Doc.
right, Doctor. You know, I just have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. First off, you know, it was a long season for you. You fought hard. You got here. Do you like your odds of getting back here?
I like my odds of getting back. It's just a matter if I can win the Super Bowl or not.
All right. So in this game, obviously, after the first drive, I really thought you were going to be able to hold this game and win this game, honestly. What do you think went wrong for you? Let's skip trophy topers.
I mean, a number of things went wrong. You know, stopping the run is the thing you have to do against Raging. And if it's like where you're run committing and you're still not stopping the run hard, and then when you're containing and the guy's still able to get out of the pocket, it becomes extremely hard to stop someone who only runs RPOs and play actions. So it becomes.
I'm sensing some animosity.
No, Doc, would you mind advancing us to the re-sign period as well, sir?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
I don't have any name anymore.
Do you know? Okay, let me give that to you.
Someone else is gonna have to.
Well, Raging will do it.
Just stopping that type of offense, and then, you know, dealing with three corners with like inside shade and like outside shade.
Yeah, your comebacks looked pretty covered. It was pretty sad. We were still able to throw them, and they were worried about it getting picked, but I felt pretty good despite the tight coverage.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about it until I think he was shading underneath, and like my guys were getting on his corners underneath, so that was difficult. And then I traded, you know, Rashee Rice in the offseason and some other offensive guys, and Rashee Rice would have definitely helped out there, because if you don't have any,
we were talking about having, you know, some real weapons at receiver, and unfortunately there just seems to be a lack, with your main guy being Michael Pittman, I believe.
Yeah, we do gotta ask, Doc, are you gonna be making some moves this offseason to get speedy at wide receiver, or do you like where your offense is sitting right now?
I do like how my offense is sitting, but I do have two first-round picks.
Jalen Hyatt's an 88 normal dev.
Yep.
What a bum.
I got a question for you, Doc.
Why'd
you not capitalize on the quarterback run game like you did against me, especially since Raging was running man so much the whole game?
I felt like I was getting behind in the game, and his outside inside stuff were kind of just killing me on that. So I think I averaged maybe a yard a carry against him. If you trust me, I would have liked to utilize it more and kill the clock. That way he can't run the ball as much as he did. But playing from behind, it's hard to run.
All right, Doc. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Any
statements? Anything you want to say? Thank anybody.
Congrats to Raging. You know, he definitely played his little heart out and won the game.
All right, the losing head coach is the Patriots. Everybody,
yeah, give him a
hand. The person you guys
hand.
have all been waiting for. The person you guys all wanted to hear from. The winning head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, his very own Atlanta Falcons, Raging. How are you doing? How are you feeling right now, man? How are you feeling?
I'm kind of shell-shocked, honestly. First of all, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
That's right.
And beyond that, you know, on brand, means a lot to win an MKL championship. And for the second time, I didn't think I'd get one. So I don't know why I played so well this game in comparison to a lot of nail biters I've had this season. I had a text or a tweet ready to go because I knew I'd probably be pretty bummed when I lost. Essentially, the tweet was going to read like, hey, you know, I made it to the Super Bowl and only lost 2 games all season, but unfortunately one of them was the Super Bowl. But now I'm not going to send that tweet, so that's pretty cool. I had, that's like the Super Bowl winning jersey or shirts and memorabilia that never get sent out because the team loses. They already have them made. They go to like Africa or something evidently. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I didn't even mean to score. I didn't want to break the 35-point rule, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I know it's playoffs, so it doesn't, but I didn't even mean to score on that fumble recovery, but it pulled me into the end zone because I was kind of bummed because I was trying to be chivalrous right there. And then kind of like when I was just kind of running the clock, I was like, well, shit, I mean, I'm already up and yeah, let's just kick the field goal and just keep going here. But essentially, Doc had a really scary team, to line up against, and a really fast quarterback. And I think we kind of know each other a little bit, which, like some things I wanted to do, I noticed he came out and I was like, well, he knows that was coming, stuff like that. But I mean, I was kind of a man coverage slut this game, but usually it doesn't work quite so well. I'll say one thing probably that didn't work to Doc's favor is he kind of went full on defense. His whole team was a bunch of defensive superstars, but his offense didn't really have any abilities to contend with. My team's a little bit more evenly split with abilities and junk, and it's an ability laden game. But yeah, man, I was happy to win it. The real championship is the friends we make along the way, but I'm the champion right now, so that's pretty cool.
So, I'd like to know when you scored to go up 26-3, was there any thought in your mind that you should go for 2 to make the score 28-3 in a Patriots Falcons Super Bowl?
I saw your message and I was like, what is that about? Oh, that was about when I made it 27-3. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, and to be honest, my heart sort of sunk just because of the PTSD of seeing the score so closely related to 28-3, and I was like, oh no. Like, I know this is Madden, and I know I'm not freaking Shanahan, Mr. Below Elite in the Super Bowl himself. Let's see it again this next Super Bowl Sunday, but my goodness, like, yeah, I mean, I ran the ball well. I had some opportunistic passing. I've gotten better at passing, but I was terrified to pass against that defense. I mean, I think that was obvious. But we made it happen a couple times. I was really bummed when the very first drive I had to punt, but after that, I kind of found a little bit of footing, and pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, man, we're all happy for you. We're proud. The Falcons are your Super Bowl champions, guys.
Let's go. Yeah, it was pretty funny to watch Desmond Ridder up there holding the trophy. As much hate as that guy's gotten for my supposed love of him, even though I was just rooting for him to be a decent player if possible. Yeah, that's probably the only time we'll ever see Desmond Ridder hold a Super Bowl trophy in a Falcons jersey.
For some reason, I think you might be right, man.
Yeah.
But for now, he's
honestly,
on top of the world.
Doc's a great opponent. That game went sideways quick, and like I said, I didn't even really want to run the score up there at the end. I just kind of got dragged into the end zone. So,
all right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I have one final question for you, Rajan.
Okay. All right.
Do you have any final remarks? Do you have anything you want to say to anybody? Thank anybody? Of course, you thank your Lord. Do you want to thank anybody else?
Winning a championship makes me think because I'm an old head. But apart from that, I'll just say for anybody trying, keep trying, because I didn't see myself winning a championship earlier in the Madden cycle, and as far as anybody else in the league, you guys make the MKL a pretty awesome place. So I appreciate you guys. Even your complaints, it means you care, right? So love you all, and yeah, I'm happy to be champ of the league for a season.
All right, everybody. Well, that was your Super Bowl. Thank you for joining me, Sniper, and of course, Steady.
That's me.
Here in the booth to commentate this beautiful Super Bowl between Rajan and Doc. Hopefully next time we're in the booth, the game won't be that shit. But
that's right.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for coming
We wish
out.
you guys the best. And yes, goodbye.
Advance the league and give me in-game back.